Come on. Morning.
Hey? Oh, sorry, miles away there. Morning. We're on our way to Gozo this morning. We haven't done any video in coming through Malta. It is quite a hectic...
Very hectic.
Yeah, road system that they have. I need to concentrate and I needed my phone and there's nowhere to put it, so Christine has to hold it, so which makes it quite difficult. However, we're just waiting to get to the ferry. And then we'll be spending the day there. It's a gorgeous day today. I think it's a bit breezy and looks a little bit choppy, but anyway, seems a strange system this, because you don't pay to get on the ferry, you pay at the other side, which is very, very strange. However, we'll see.
Not got on yet.
Looks like it could do with a lick of paint. Anyway,
I'll keep it going for now.
yeah. This is the point. What's your living band say? That's a Greek flag, isn't it?
Looks like it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a Greek flag, that. He come a different way, the tanker, look.
Oh yeah.
He didn't come up. Did he come up? He come up them hills, did he? Oh, well, yeah, we passed him coming up the hills, didn't we? He must have arrived after us, and then he's just waiting to get on.
Same sort of ferry, isn't it?
Yeah, it's roll on, roll off.
Yeah. At least we're rolling on.
Yeah, I think it's about a half an hour ferry crossing, an hour ferry crossing, something like that. Okay.
And here we are.
Christine turned it off and then
Realised we're going up here.
realised you only let one car up at a time, so it must be quite steep.
Because of the rollback.
Yeah.
Whoa. Very steep.
Ah, so you turn around.
Oh, okay. Not in one go if you're in that guy.
Dear, yeah. That's what it is, isn't it? We are where we are.
So they're all doing a backy.
Yeah.
There we go.
Look at that. No shunting here.
All in one. Facing both ways, aren't we?
Yeah. That's a bit strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
That's the way off.
Yeah.
So we have to backy coming up, won't we?
Yeah, that looks like it, yeah.
Just at least we got on.
Yeah.
Right, offy.
Not the quietest ferry in the world, but we're just leaving now. I don't know. I don't suppose you can see how clear the water is. But yeah, we're just leaving now. There are some trees over there, look. I must admit, we just can't figure out. Wow, you can't see how clear the water is. Look at that. We're up on a big ferry over the top of that, so it just shows 30 minutes, I think. That island there is it Kimono? Komino. Yeah, so having a look down here. Maybe it isn't. Yeah, it's still part of Malta. I think we've got to get out and around there, but it's yeah, it's a bit fancy. Oh, it is. That must be. Whoa! Hey!
Look at that car!
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if you saw that car just roll back into the other one, into the smart car behind.
Yeah. Wow.
There we go.
It's a bit chilly.
Yeah. Man, I suppose it is what it is, isn't it, with the car things and that one, but
Won't be happy.
no. It's you'll not be able to hardly hear me, I don't think, with the wind, but she's a bit choppy.
A bit. Right. Whoa. Don't like this at all.
Wow.
Is that coming over that Gozo?
Yeah, we think that's Komino there,
And that's
Gozo's over there, where we're right directly in front of us.
Oh, I'm getting wet. Wow. I think so, there's no tongue coming over, wasn't it?
Whoa! Oh dear.
Don't like this at all.
Hey? Definitely Gozo. Oh, alright, Komino there. And Gozo in front of us, definitely. I think, yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I think might go in and have a quick brew now.
Oh.
I know there's no way you can hear me, but we're just entering the harbour now, which I'm sure you can see. Was a bit choppy, that.
A bit.
Yeah. Yeah, just look at the watercolour. how we actually pay for this. You can get here on a ferry from Valletta, and the one that's coming out now is a little passenger one. I think that one, yeah, is a foot one. That one does from Valletta. I think. It looks like the one from Valletta.
The same one. No good back here. Here we are.
Yeah.
Gozo.
To the little tuk-tuks, look. You see it?
Oh yeah.
On the down here on the side, tuk-tuk. Right.
Yeah, that's how people get around. Going down?
Yeah, and that's it. The fuck is going on here?
Excuse language.
This one will be a shunt. Get around here. And I must admit, it was a bit of ziggy-zaggying. Now then, I've got my phone and you've got it switched off, and I don't know.
No, he can't see it.
Oh right, it's not saying anything.
No. She hasn't
Oh.
said anything.
He said to come down here.
He did. Better turn this off.
Where do you go now?
Follow that car. He's found out how to pay, we can't drive him off with it, like
Well, nobody knows we're here.
cameras.
I don't understand. We're off.
We need to stop and pay.
Yeah, we're on Gozo. We've just come across this monument. It's quite a modern one. So you've got like the cat looking up at the fish in the lady's basket, who's having a chat with the old fella with a pipe, and then there's a young girl with a mobile phone, just in a world of her own. That's quite cool. I quite like that.
That's pretty.
Anyway, we did stop to have a look at this church, is what we've come for. I can't remember what they call it. What's it called? Something of Bethlehem or something, isn't it?
Called this is it there.
Gadjansalem Parish Church, but I think it's got something to do. I think it's got another title on it, something to do with Bethlehem or something. Yeah, probably will. It's a bit breezy this morning, but it's lovely and warm. So you wouldn't think it would be, but maybe you ought to get a proper microphone cover for this, because of I know the wind really does affect it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the clock's quite amazing. Some fantastic doors. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, we'll have a walk around. It's a nice square in front. I know there's a lot of work going on around the back, so I don't think we'll be able to get in that way, but who knows. Yeah, it's not open.
Part-timers.
Onwards and upwards though.
Yeah.
There's other things to see.
There is.
So we'll move on. We've just seen this windmill, so we're gonna just stop and have a little bit of a nosy at it. The other thing is, although this is it's not as built up as what Malta is, and there's a bit more green space, there's none in Malta. We couldn't even see where they were growing anything. You don't see any sheep, cows or anything like that, do you?
But we're 19 fed for a steak in that.
Hey?
It was $18.99 for a steak in Lidl.
Yeah, $18.99 for a steak in Lidl. You don't get big cars like that on Malta. Anyway, we're here to have a look at this windmill. It's a windmill restoration. So you might be able to, yeah. Have a look. Doors open. That's the exit, so there must be an entrance. Anyway, I think Christine sorted some tickets out for us to have a look inside.
The Shokia octagonal windmill. This windmill in Shokia was built during the time of Grandmaster Raimundo Pareos, 1697 to 1720. Its construction was completed in 1710 and it continued operating until 1886. Its structure is unique on the islands since it has an octagonal base with each side facing one of the main wind directions. Two more such octagonal windmills were built in Malta, one in Valletta and the other at Talherba, limits of Zaytun. However, neither of them still exist today. The Shokia windmill is the only windmill in Gozo built during the time of the Knights that was not rebuilt following structural damage, thus making it the oldest surviving windmill on the island. This windmill's interior is made up of two large lateral rooms, wide entryway and a kitchen. In the middle one finds the cylindrical tower and a spiral staircase going all the way up to the top. The kitchen had stone larders and a traditional stone oven. Partway up the staircase, there is a small room which was used to hold the wheat waiting to be milled. Records show that one of the first millers at this windmill was Joe Maria Scicluna, who leased the windmill in 1738. He died young and his wife inherited the lease. She remarried Simon Gallia, who, along with Joe Maria's son Michele, renewed the lease in 1742. The mill remained in the Scicluna family for many years. In 1838, the government moved to end the monopoly on these mills, and several calls of interest were issued to the general public to lease them. Amazingly, when the notices were issued for the Gozo mills, nobody showed any interest in acquiring them. Finally, the Camilleri family from Zaytun moved to Gozo to take over this mill, and it was run by the brothers Wensu and Giuseppe and Wensu's son Fernando. Unfortunately, in 1886, a fire caused serious damage to the mechanism, the internal stairway, and the outside walls. At that time, Wensu Camilleri was paying £13.06 per year for the lease, and because the damage caused was valued at £210 sterling, he requested the assistance of the local government to fix the damage. It took almost 5 years for a decision to be taken, but finally it was decided that the government would carry out the repair work and also cover the costs. After its repair, this windmill was used for some time as an animal farm and shelter. In 1956, it also served as a band club for the local Precursor band, and it was here that the band committee held their meetings up until 1965. The restoration and rehabilitation of this windmill has been a goal for many years, and in 2017, funding from the Ministry for Gozo, along with ERDF funds, allowed the project to go ahead. Works to be taken in hand included restoration works to the outside, the inside, the periphery, and the rebuilding of the milling machinery and wind sails. During this restoration, it became obvious that several architectural changes had taken place over the years inside the mill, such as new walls being erected to create smaller rooms and original features being covered up. The reversal of these changes was an important part of the project in order to restore the windmill to being as close to its original state as possible. As planned, once restoration was completed, the windmill was to operate as a new visitor attraction in Gozo, organize exhibitions, events, and activities at this site. The restored mill is now both a museum and information center, as well as a showcase for activities such as folk dancing, local artisan workshops, etc.
Okay, that was really interesting. That will take a little bit of a look around. Understand what the people are there for, but here's some of the old photos of the windmills, and it's
Right, and all built up around it.
yeah. I think these are all different ones. They're not the one that's actually here. They were different windmills. We'll take a look, follow this through onto here. You seem to have a lot of this kind of Roman dress type thing. Yeah, it's like a miniature milling machine, isn't it? And there's yeah, it's to do with the Romans, that, isn't it? There's a millstone. Seen plenty of them in our time. And not sure about what the pillar's for. That's donated by the bank. Not sure about that either. Seems a strange thing to have. Still. crown of thorns. Strange. Bellows. Wow, look at the size of the bellows. That's a really cool shell. Okay, let's take a look upstairs. I'm not sure how this is going to come out on the video because it is dark. However, we'll see. So, climbing now. There's a room here. I have to duck a little bit to get in. Yeah. See me banging my head. Yeah. It's getting lower and lower. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's been dug out for something. Let me get myself back out again. Yeah. So, whoops. Mind the step. Yeah, it's pretty dark. So, yeah. Well, we're on the underside of the mill part of it now. I'm presuming that's the bottom of the stone. We'll explore further. Wow. Now, there's a view outside. Ooh. So, wow, can hear the birds, but look at this. Isn't that absolutely fantastic?
How is that?
They've done a really good job of recreating it. That's amazing. There's the millstone, so I mean we can't obviously go out, but there you go. So that'll go out to the sails. Sails will drive this wheel, which drives the millstone, and then whoop, there's the hopper. So you put your wheat and stuff into the hopper, that feeds down into the millstone, then ground, and then alternately underneath there'd be a sack, I think. So Christine says the window's open.
I opened it.
So I can have a little bit of a nosy through. So there's one of the sails. I'll try and show you upwards. Don't know how that's looking because it's I don't know how that came across because I couldn't see where I was filming it, so it's something I have to look at myself. Well, that's
It's cool, look.
yeah. Really impressed with that. Really good. But I mean, the workmanship, look at it. It's fantastic. I think a proper craftsman's had a go at this. Looks really, really good. I think once it's come from the millstone lot, and then it feeds out into this hopper, and then I presume you open the flap at the bottom and then you run it down, it'll go into sacks.
Very cool.
Yeah, very, very good. Right then, it's
Get some photos next time, get video
back
photos
down
out.
again. Well, that was amazing.
Very cool, that, very cool.
Right, just catch a bit of a video of it outside, just so you can see it in its full glory. That was really good. That I really enjoyed it in there. It was really good. So I'm not sure where we're heading now, but very good. That very, very good. We're at a Neolithic park. We're having a look around. We've just pretty much come in. But if you look at the necklace there, it's called a bone necklace. That the beads that's on that are exactly the same as the ones that we've got. The black one on the right is just like the same, just the same. These are called stylized figurines.
这边的这个展柜呢，它有在这个神庙里面找到了2个人的头像，大家会看到这个头像呢，它是这种凤凰画的，说明啊，为什么是龙啊？就说明啊，就是在那个年代啊，它是不是都执行的按照时间。
Yeah, I don't know where you go. This way? Is that the way in, isn't it?
That's where you came in.
Yeah. Okay.
You said you had a part. We're just like.
We've moved outside now into the Neolithic part. We've just had a quite a heavy, thundery type shower. Not sure about what we're actually going to see.
Well, I've not got a clue.
We've not actually got a clue, to be fair.
So you find out.
Not a lot at the moment, but we'll see. It seems to be clearing up a bit now anyway. So pardon?
So it looks slippy, but it's not too bad.
Yeah. At least there's a proper walkway, so you're not thinking in mud, but yeah, let's say there being much for us to see. There's a pile of rocks over there, so I guess that'll be the first port of call. So I think they're what they call megalithic structures. How do they put? I suppose it's a bit like Stonehenge in a way. How do you build something like that? You know, I mean, for us, we need cranes. You know, all sorts of stuff. I mean, I suppose you could make or mackle up some sort of a crane, but you know, I mean, it's not like they could just get ropes and chains or things either. So anyway, at least it stopped raining. That's quite a spectacular view. Yeah, you know, like the like domed church there in the distance over there. But yeah, that's quite a structure. Okay, Christine's being racist again.
Oh, there's thousands of them.
I think what Christine is trying to say, is that she's pleased that we managed to miss the Chinese people because it's a coach party and there's a lot of them. So I think that's what she's trying to say.
They're all up there.
Yeah. Alright. So anyway, let's have a look. So this is, I think they call it megalithic, which I think is, oh, I don't know what it is. Let's have a look here. So it says the main entrance to the North Temple. The team that cleared the entrance. A graffiti discovered on a megalithic inside the temple, showing a megalithic facade. So we'll have a look and see what this is. So the belief that this is a temple, and there's some graffiti somewhere, so I think it's a case of trying to hunt it down, but I'm not really seeing where that is. I mean, they're showing pictures of rocks. I mean, that's the whole one outside the doorway into the temple. So I think it's on about these two holes that are.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah, I don't think that's megalithic.
It says it, yeah?
With 1840 stamped on it.
Dated back to the 1800s.
Yeah.
This is what the neighbourhood always damaging the surface.
Yeah. Some feet of building.
It's quite a lot of pictures up on the other side of it.
Like to have been able to see where the actual I mean, they show a lot of the rock formation, but the explanations are quite poor. And apart from these with the holes bored through there onto there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of it's got recent-ish graffiti on it. And then there's these which are like holes for some unknown reason. Obviously improved with the concrete blocks. I don't know what they put them there for, unless they're weight to stop that falling in. Yeah, we was just listening to a guide and he was talking about building. It was maybe, possibly, might be, likely are words that he used, which it doesn't actually, yeah, as Christine's just said, anyway, means he ain't got a clue. I think, I mean, to me it doesn't really matter what it is. I kind of look at it and wonder, how did they build it? I mean, I get the smaller rocks above, but I don't see how they did the other the other building parts to it. We've come out of the megalithic park. It was alright. It was
Nothing different.
yeah. But we're just having a look now at this windmill. So it's a shame none of them are operating, to be fair. You know, I mean, I suppose it's a bit like the UK. I think there's very few that are working in the UK, which is a bit of a change, but yeah, but there you go, we'll have a look at it. Yeah, but this one's on a square base. The other one was an octagonal base. I love the description on why it was octagonal, which was each wall is facing a direction of the wind. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Yeah, that's quite a cool. Very nice that. Christine's having a read, see what it says. Let's have a look. It's a collar windmill. One of the few surviving windmills on the Maltese island, dating back to the Knights period. Its origins go back 1725 during the magistracy of the Grand Master Manuel de Vilhena. As its construction ceased to incorporate poor quality stones and mortar, it had to be dismantled and reconstructed during the 1780s. Yeah. Nothing new about people using poor quality materials now either, is there? Hey? Yeah. That's quite good, that.
What?
No, that's alright. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that for a church front. We would have gone in and had a look, but it's closed.
What do you think? We don't know.
We think. All the doors look shut.
Yeah.
So we'll take a look anyway. We're in Victoria now, which I think is Il Rabat, I think they call it. But Victoria is the capital of Gozo. So we're going to have a look at the citadel, I think. It was a bit of a pain trying to find somewhere to park, I must admit. Yeah. Yeah. Let's have a look at the views over here first. So we'll take a look at this little view, which I think will show you across Victoria. It's nowhere, it's busy here, but it's nowhere near compared to Malta. Malta is just mad. So I don't think there's an awful lot you can see from here, to be fair. Yeah, it's not as built up here as what it is in Malta. We're going to take a look in, that's what the citadel looks like, but we're going to take a look inside. I think there's a big church in here as well. So, there's entrances to the side, it says. So, which Christine's pointed out, means you generally pay. It's a cathedral. So, this must be the main cathedral for Gozo. We've just got in, and this is the walkway into the cathedral itself. And I think that's more like a tapestry because it kind of bows down a little bit. But this takes us into the cathedral, so I'll take my hat off and let's have a bit of a look around. So, I wouldn't say I think, will that be, well, I don't know what it is. I've not got a clue. Very different to Malta.
So that these there,
Yeah,
all fancy ones.
yeah. The same with the floor with the fancy. Anyway, let's turn the camera up so you can have a look at the ceiling. So there you go. Look at that. That is quite stunning, to be fair. That's what's handy about this camera is I can tilt it at an angle. I don't have to break my neck. So. Isn't that really quite amazing? Look at that in the dome. How fantastic is that? Let's see if I can zoom in a bit. No, can't get it to work. There's the altar. Stunning. Again, they like their chandeliers in Malta. Oh, look to this side, and then once again, amazing paintings on the ceiling. Spectacular. Look at this. Just look at that. Look at that. Wow. So then again, same with the floors, look. Beautiful. Pub. Yeah. I'll work in this one. So yeah, on the floor as you enter. And then your altar. Look at this. I don't really know what that is. Pardon?
It's got a skull in it.
Yeah, I was just mentioning the skull that's on there. as madly decorated as the show you the organ. There's the organ. Or the crypt. The ceilings down this side. The chandeliers are fantastic. They're awesome chandeliers. It says, beneath altar, reclining effigy of Pope Blessed Pius IX, with authentic papal robes by Joseph Sagona, 2007. Feet and the bones. That's a bit weird. I've not got a clue who it is. I'll see if I can find out. Nope. Doesn't actually tell me. No. No idea. Very strange though. Very strange. Yeah, I've done it. Wait while you go and have a look at the one through there before you go out of the church. Right, I'll just come this way again so I'll turn me camera off. Turn it off. We're trying to find out a little bit about this, but all we can find out is actually they're relics of saints. That's all it actually tells us.
Back as well,
Yeah. Okay. We're now coming to the cathedral museum. Wow.
That one we checked out. That one. That meant to be the next book, Benedict. He's still alive, isn't he? No, Benedict. Says Benedict. He's still alive. He's in the electrical. And then he's just going to
Let's go upstairs and have another look. It's a chair cathedral of St. John Paul II. Look very comfortable. Look at this. This is Bishop's Landale horse-drawn four-wheel, being close carried an outside race seat for the driver and a footboard at the rear for standing footman. It was assembled by Nursing Company in Kensington, London in the 1860s. Wow. And that's a look inside. Wow. Look at that. Arabic there. Well, we've come to have a look at some of the art that they've got, and a few books. Churches always seem to have good art. I don't think my mum would have any problem reading that as music. these are the domes.
Yeah.
So they. What is that? Gilded wood. Tabernacle for the solemn exposition of the Eucharist. So, tabernacle for the solemn exposition of the Eucharist. It's actually wood, believe it or not, that's been gilded. Gilded, sorry. No.
Was it the back?
Yeah. So that's, I mean, that is wood that's been gilded, and if you look at it at the back, look, you can see it now. Never seen that before. In fact, I don't even in him. There's another one up on the scene there. There's some of the old church bells, look. I don't know what the spikes are for. Yeah, old cathedral bells. The 5 old bells of the cathedral were all cast at the Ferrara, the founder of the Knights of St John in Valletta. The largest has an embossment of the Virgin Mary surrounded by beauty. The smallest carries the inscription. Okay. Oh, you can't really see it then, because I've hung them that way around. It's round on the side, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, a bit difficult to see that. I think we're going to get a bit of a view here, by the looks of it. So let's have a look and see what it says. So, oh, that's about the plant, the golden chamomile, which must be, I mean it's not showing it here, but there's the plant. I have seen quite a few of those, so I'm assuming that's what some of the yellow is that's in the field. It says the rare and threatened golden chamomile grows in the crevices of the demi-bastion's paving. Not got a clue. I think that's that down there. Who knows? I don't know. Is the answer to that? Who knows? But the views are pretty amazing. And that's where we came from. That's the last church we was at that was closed, which is just over there on the top of that hill. Believe it or not, it took us about nearly 30 minutes to drive here. It's not, although the road looks alright, once you get into the town, it's just mental.
Well,
so,
it's short being road, what's wrong with it?
yeah. So we keep getting these specks of rain. But look at this for a citadel. You get a bit of a view of it now. So this is Victoria, capital city of Gozo, and This is the citadel that we're at, with the cathedral as its centrepiece. It's quite spectacular. Okay, bit of useless information. In 1544, Dragut Reis, the famous Ottoman Greek admiral and the privateer, assaulted the island of Gozo. He was pushed back by the forces of the knight Giovanni Zimses, but his brother succumbed to gunfire and his body was captured by the besieged Gazitans. When Dragut pleaded for the return of his body, the Gazitans burnt his body on the ramparts of the citadel. Dragut vowed to avenge his brother's loss. He returned in 1551 and dragged most of the Byzantine population into slavery. Well,
Wanna go up?
yeah. We're just looking at some of the walls and look how weathered it all is. Like a labyrinth, Christine says. We're going to do what's called the panoramic walk, so I'm presuming it goes quite a way around. It's a bit breezy, to be fair. It's raining as well. Whoa. I think I'm going to have to take my hat off. Yeah, I've lost my hat and my glasses. Well, the view is spectacular. These are like the citadel, the back of it, I suppose. But if you look, it takes some conquering if you were hunkered down in this place. Yeah, that wind's very strange how it dies completely away and then comes back with quite a big gust, and then you get a little bit of a shower. Pardon? I don't know. Yeah. Kristen just asked me if my lens was clean. That's quite a good view at the top of the cathedral. That's quite a formidable place. It was built heavily fortified place, really, I suppose, Malta and its islands. Amazing. This area we're going into now is St John Quarter. So this section of the city was named after St John the Baptist, patron of the Knights of Malta, and known as Il Quartier Sanguin. Up to 1637 people were obliged to sleep within the city walls during the summer months. The Mediterranean was infested with pirates that many times landed on the island to abduct people to sell them as slaves. When the law was lifted, people abandoned their tiny adobes in the city to a more spacious houses in the suburbs of Irabat, which is Victoria, which is here. Houses collapsed on one after another and were never rebuilt. Some of them date to the medieval times. So they all moved into here then to kind of live inside the citadel. Must have got pretty cramped. Okay, we're going to have another look at this church. Christine said it's open, but I just don't see it myself. I don't think that's the church, is it? No, that's the church next door. So well, it might be. We're hoping it's going to be open. No, it's closed, I think. To be fair, they're all shut. Christy keeps insisting on coming to look at them, and then everyone we get to's closed. Okay, what we've got is the aqueduct just in front of us, off to the left. I know it looks like there's no traffic now, but we have just come out of the town. And on Gozo,
in 300 metres at the roundabout, continue straight onto
seems a lot more Gozo. However, it's very narrow in the towns though. Very narrow in the towns. And they do like a roundabout to the Maltese.
In 1.5 kilometres, turn left onto Frangis Portelli.
You get to drive further here before you get to a turning. You often get a kilometre or more. It's about 200 or 300 metres when you're on Malta. As you can see, we've had a bit of rain. We're right on the northern tip now of Gozo. It's a bit windy today, but look at that. I mean, the sea looks absolutely gorgeous, and I expect on a calm day it's really, really pretty. But, the water, although there's a froth, it is, well, beautifully blue. Beautiful. This rock that we're walking on is dead weird. Look at this. Ever so strange. Ever so strange. Well, I'll start to show you. Let's see if I can get this one here. I mean, this. These are sea urchins, or a type of sea urchin. There's loads of them. I would just look that up. Is what they are. There's another one now. There's a few. It's like the middles have been knocked out of them. Very strange. Some more. They're all over. They're fossils of sea urchins. So there you go. Look.
It's covered in fur, it said, isn't it?
Yeah. Really cool. Yeah. Learn something new every day. Well, that's it. We're leaving Gozo now. So there's Gozo. That's the church we went up to earlier that was shut. Been a cracking day. It's been we had a bit of rain. Been a bit windy at times. Looks a bit calmer, the crossing, than what it was coming over this last time. Very quick though, when he gets to this time of day, the ferries are running every 15 minutes, so as fast as they fill up, it's on the move again. So that was Gozo. Comino we're going to do was walking. Comino we're going to do walking. This is the same one I think that we came on originally, so but it's a lot calmer than what it was coming. It's strange that the ship is Greek though. I find that really strange. Well, I think that's where they're registered, aren't they? So, you know, it doesn't always mean that's where they are. But that'll be our next port of call. We'll be over there, which is Comino. We're going to walk that one. It'll be a good walk. It'll be a big day, that one, for us walking. We'll probably cover about nearly 10 miles in total, I think, when we've been to have a look at all the different things. They'll be got to go all over the island for that. Well, it's a lot emptier than what it was before, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm quite surprised actually that they didn't fill it up. They've only done the lower deck. They've not put anything on the upper deck at all. Kind of think this ferry was running behind a little bit. I think it was supposed to leave at past, and it's nearly 1:45 now, so it is running a little bit late. Yeah, it's still bouncing a little bit, but nothing like what it was this morning. That was fun. Yeah, it's been a really good day. It looks like we're not too far away now. Turns round and he backs it, doesn't he? Or maybe he don't.